This is your Weather Extreme video for Sunday, December the 7th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in, and congratulations to Alabama for being the SEC champions, and congratulations to Florida State for being the ACC champions. Let's get right to the Skycam network this morning, and we have mostly cloudy skies, as we can see from the Birmingham Skycam. However, there are a few thin spots, and we can see that looking out over Gadsden. The cold front that brought some strong but not severe thunderstorms across the area and a good deal of rain to central Alabama on Saturday morning has moved off the southeast coast. And in response, the upper air pattern has gone into a bit of a weak ridge, but only temporarily, as we're going to be seeing primarily a troughiness over the eastern half of the country for much of the week ahead. Temperatures are fairly typical for this time of year. Temperatures across central Alabama generally in the mid-40s this morning, and that's just a few degrees above our typical temperatures for this time of year. The temperatures helping to stay up thanks to the cloud cover. QPF-wise, that pretty much tells you the story for the next 5 days. No precipitation is expected across Alabama, especially central Alabama. And let's get right to some modeling. And there's the 06C GFS model run this morning. There's a surface pattern for today at midday, and we see a fairly substantial high over southeast Canada and making its influence felt all the way down into Texas. The upper air pattern is dominated primarily by the ridge, but notice the fairly strong shortwave we see over the Dakotas that will be digging into the Mississippi River Valley with time. We see that trough coming in on Monday, and Monday's going to be an interesting day. Take an intermediate time here because there's the surface pattern for Monday morning, and show this because we're setting up a wedge, and that's going to allow for perhaps the eastern sections of central Alabama to be a bit cooler than the rest of the area. The trough really becomes firmly established on Tuesday, so Wednesday and Thursday mornings are likely to be our coolest mornings as the reinforcing shot of cold air comes in, and you see the 540 line coming down to the vicinity of about Fort Payne there in northeast Alabama. The trough moves off the mid-Atlantic coast on Wednesday, but we stay in a bit of a northwesterly flow, and that northwesterly flow continues into Thursday, so we'll be moderating slowly. And that will allow us, as you can see from the thicknesses, as the high pressure settles in over the southeastern U.S. and the lower Mississippi River Valley, that will allow us to moderate slowly. By Friday, we're beginning to come under the influence of the ridge to our west, and so that once again should allow temperatures to climb up a little bit. And by Saturday, we're well under the ridge over the lower Mississippi River Valley, and that should allow temperatures by the weekend to come into the lower 60s. And there's Sunday. We're watching now the next system, which will be approaching us on Sunday the 14th, and that could be producing a bit of a low-pressure system over Oklahoma. And this system has some potential for the possibility of severe weather. Now, we're verging into voodoo country here, but there's a look at the 15th of December. And the thing that's the screaming message here is that it looks like that'll be a bit of a stormy pattern with a positively tilted trough. So we'll have to watch the evolution of this system and see if this continues with the model runs in the future. We stay, after this system goes by around the 15th, 16th or so, we stay dry until we get out very end to the end of the period around 372 hours around the 22nd of December. And once again, we see another strong trough and a closed low coming out of the southern Rockies. So the weather pattern remaining very, very active. And very quickly, there's a look at the 16-day forecast for the Birmingham area from the GFS. Well, that'll do it for the Weather Extreme video for this morning. James Spann will be back with the next edition first thing on Monday morning. In the meantime, I hope your Sunday is a great one. Godspeed and have a great day.